Yo, freedom marchers, freedom family, freedom lovers, freedom fighters. How y'all doing this afternoon, evening, night, wherever you're at in the world? It's your boy Snapzilla Gorilla. Welcome to the Freedom March. Give y'all a minute to get up in here. Oh man. Give y'all a minute. It is Wednesday, August 30th, 2023, and I am on my way to South Carolina. Going home for Labor Day weekend, and me and the fam, we're gonna go head on and going over to Savannah, right? Savannah, you know, which is right now possibly being hit with a tropical storm. But shit, we're gonna go tomorrow. Everything should be cleared up by tomorrow, hopefully, and hopefully we can still, you know, get in our Airbnb because we got a lot of shit that we want to enjoy. It's gonna be a fun trip, hopefully. Hit the beach, you know what I'm saying? Enjoy the Airbnb, enjoy the culture. Savannah has a rich culture that we want to kind of dive into, so we're gonna do that. Now, I want to preface this live stream by saying that a lot of you who usually support my channel are not going to have any idea at all whatsoever what the hell I'm talking about. You know, you probably don't know what the hell I'm talking about in the title. You're not going to know any context. You're not going to know anything about that for the most part. Most of you who usually come to support, and you know, I'm shadow banned and I'm not monetized and all that good stuff. So, you know, it is what it is. But I felt like I wanted to talk about it because, yeah, I just think it's kind of crazy how shit is going in that realm, right? And the realm I'm talking about is the fitness YouTube space. Now, I'm into fitness, and I do watch a lot of fitness content on YouTube. And so I'm heavy into fitness. I'm heavy into, you know, just looking at different things in the fitness YouTube space and all that good shit, because I do plan on diving into that area as soon as I am able to. So that is something I'm looking forward to getting into in a certain form or fashion, and hopefully it's a little different than what a lot of people are doing. Bring something new and fresh to the fitness YouTube space. But again, like I said, I do a lot of research through YouTube in terms of fitness channels and all that stuff. I made up a new word. What's up, Ronan 222 Ronan? What word did I make up? Anyway, so like I said, a lot of you not gonna know anything about what the fuck I'm talking about, because you usually come and watch. I talk about certain other type of shit, conspiracy theories and, you know, politics to a degree, and I'm all about freedom. So if for those of you who are aware or not aware, Greg Doucette is a fitness YouTuber. He's a bodybuilder. He used to be a professional bodybuilder. He was with the IFBB. He was an IFBB pro. And, you know, now he is doing a lot of YouTube videos where he's talking about different things in the fitness space. Anywhere, anything from natty or nots to, you know, the best exercises to build the chest back, you know, why you shouldn't take steroids, or, you know, all that type of shit. And he used to be on steroids. He used to abuse steroids. Now he's on TRT and all that good shit. And then you have Jonni Shreve, who was basically Greg Doucette's friend for about 10 years, okay? And, you know, they kind of started the YouTube thing together. Of course, well, not of course, but Greg Doucette kind of skyrocketed faster and further than Jonni Shreve. But Greg Doucette really, kind of big Jonni Shreve up on his own channel, got him a lot of traction, got him a lot of views, got him a lot of people to subscribe to him. So, Greg helped Jonni Shreve basically get to where he's at now on the YouTube space. Okay, now I've talked about this issue before between Jonni Shreve and Greg Doucette. Basically, they had a falling out. And the only person you would know that from is Jonni Shreve himself. He is the one that has been talking about it, mentioning Greg's name in a certain way. He's had issues with with Greg Doucette's content. And before, Jonni Shreve was sponsored by Greg Doucette's supplement company and all that good shit. And they actually did videos together where they're going over this cookbook. But anyway, they had a falling out, okay? And the only person that was really talking about it was Jonni Shreve. Because, and I know exactly where the fallout started. I know where it started in terms of what was presented on YouTube. It started when Greg Doucette did a critique of this other guy's, protein bars and protein peanut butter, and basically compared his peanut butter to the other guys, and said, not he don't even have peanut butter. Basically, his bars, his fitness bars, his protein bars, whatever you want to call it. Greg Doucette compared and contrasted their bars, and basically said that, and didn't even really shit on the bars, just pointed out the fact that it's high in calories, it has a significant amount of sugar, and it's good for like bulking, right? But if you want to lean out, it's probably better to go with the more with the bar with the less calories, more fiber, less sugar. Basically what he was saying at the end of the day, but he did it in his own little colorful way. Fast forward to Jonni Shreve doing a video about how Greg Doucette did this, and he had a problem with it. It was basically shitting on Greg Doucette for doing it. And eventually Jonni Shreve brought the guy that Greg Doucette did the video about onto his podcast and interviewed him and all this other shit. But Greg, and the important thing is, Greg Doucette never mentioned Jonni Shreve, never mentioned their beef in any of his own videos and all that other shit. As far as I know, he probably went on under Jonni Shreve's videos and said something, but for the most part, Greg Doucette never really mentioned anything about it, right? He just did his thing. And the biggest problem that Jonni Shreve had with Greg Doucette, as far as I see it, and what a lot of other people say about Greg Doucette, is that when Greg Doucette first started, he was different, right? He wasn't as loud, he wasn't as squeaky, his voice wasn't as high pitched. He's a lot more subdued and all this other shit, and just basically talking about bodybuilding in a certain way. But then when he started doing Natty or Nots, and their impression is that Greg Doucette blew up off Natty or Nots. No, not just Natty Nots. He had a good mix of content. But if you let them tell it, it's all about these Natty or Nots and creating YouTube drama and YouTube beef and doing this, that, and the third. And it's like, well, not really, right? It's not really that like that. Greg Doucette has a lot of different type of content with a lot of great information. He's educated in fitness, he's educated in bodybuilding, educated in cardio, educated in diet, and I don't even agree with him a lot on diet stuff in terms of food, right? He's okay with like processed foods, right? He's okay with industrial seed oils. He's okay with very low fat diets. He's okay with this, and a lot of vegetables and all these other things, right? And eating, getting full and all that other type of shit. I don't agree with all that, but he still gives a lot of great information in other realms. I don't agree with that, with the way with his diet. He's okay with like aspartame, sucralose, and of course, he backs his points of view up with studies and research, but I'm not really in it. But that's neither here nor there, right? And the point is with that is that I can disagree with something that somebody says and not just dismiss them out of hand and be like, oh, this guy is nothing, right? But mind you, Jonni Shreve and Greg Doucette were best friends. You know what I'm saying? Greg Doucette, he lived with Greg Doucette for a while. All this other type of shit, like, and he comes out and starts going in on Greg Doucette about his content, about natty or nots, and talking about how it's damaging to the people that he does natty or nots on, which is complete utter bullshit. That's not true, right? That's complete utter nonsense. These people that he does natty or nots on, they blow up, especially if they didn't have very many followers. When Greg Doucette does a natty or not on you, you're going to get a lot of traction from it, right? People are going to go check you out, and that's usually what happens when he does natty or nots. He brings attention to these people, whether he believes they're actually doing steroids or performance enhancing drugs. It brings people to the channel, right? He gives a lot of attention to these people, and people actually hit him up to do natty or nots on them. They ask him to do it. All right, so complete another bullshit. You know what I'm saying about, oh well, if you do a natty or not, it's gonna bring harm to the person. Bullshit, right? Bullshit. But fast forward to not so long ago, Greg Doucette does a natty or not on this cat, Alex Eubank, right? And, him and Alex Eubank have collaborated before. They've done videos together. Just like Greg Doucette has done videos with Jesse James West and William Lee and all these other people that he's done natty or nots on. And some he said he thought were natural, some he said he didn't. But they're still doing videos together, right? And when they do these collaborations, it gives them even more traction. And I will venture to guess that Greg Doucette has helped people make millions of dollars just by bringing people to their channels, all right? So there's that. But Jonni Shreve likes to get on his soapbox, likes to get on his high horse and look down on Greg Doucette because of this type of content when, yeah, Jonni Shreve doesn't do natty or nots, but he will do videos about people who he feels are doing exercises incorrectly, right? So if you do, and here's the thing, and this is where the hypocrisy comes in, some of it. I'll get into the biggest form of hypocrisy in a minute. If Jonni Shreve is doing a natty or not on a bodybuilder, not a natty or not, do a coaching up. And, I've noticed that he hasn't done really many coach ups since I got on him about that a few months. Anyway, that's neither here nor there as well. So let's say you say, oh, this guy is not doing it right, and people want to go to that person for fitness advice. But if you're doing videos about how these guys don't even know how to do the exercise properly, you could actually drive people away from them. Oh shit, this guy don't know what he's doing. Jonni Shreve pointed out that this guy does not know how to do a hack squat properly. He does not know how to do a tricep pull down or a tricep extension properly. I'm not going to listen to him. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's the same type of shit. It's a different flavor, right? It's a different flavor of using other fitness influencers, to bring traction and views to your channel. You could be possibly driving people away from these people who you're pointing out don't know what the hell they're doing in terms of exercise, right? So this is what I'm saying. That's hypocrisy form number one. Hypocrisy form number two is when Greg Doucette did a natty or not on Cali Muscle. Did a natty or not on Cali Muscle. Him, Greg Doucette, and Jonni Shreve were still friends at this point in time, right? Cali Muscle, another big fitness influencer who's doing a watermelon challenge for 30 days, and now he's about to do a water challenge, right? Just gonna drink water, some silly shit. But Greg Doucette does a natty or not on Cali Muscle. Cali Muscle sees it and goes in on Greg Doucette, goes off on him. Guess who comes to defend Greg Doucette with his own videos? Jonni Shreve. Remember that Jonni Shreve? Jonni Shreve actually, his channel started blowing up even more at that point in time when he went in and defended Greg Doucette against Cali Muscle. Now, it's been a while since that video was out. I need to go back and watch it. I don't remember exactly what he said, but he was defending Doucette. Cali Muscle got pissed and was like, yo, you concerned about what other men are doing, this, that, and the third, and all this, that. And Jonni Shreve defended Greg Doucette. That's just what happened. You understand? So that's just sheer hypocrisy. Sheer hypocrisy. Fast forward to fast forward to like last week, right? This another fitness influencer, John Bravo, right? Because again, he did the Alex Eubank natty or not. Greg Doucette did. Jonni Shreve had a problem with it. Greg Doucette did several more videos about Alex Eubank, and then here comes Jonni commenting under one of Greg Doucette's videos talking about, oh, you just not gonna trust your friend or some stupid shit, some silly shit, right? Did a video about it. Did a video about people doing natty or not, getting on his high horse, talking about, oh, it's a dirty game, and you shouldn't do natty or not because it ain't helpful and it ain't bringing no value, which is bullshit. Because Greg Doucette doesn't just say, well, is this person natty or not? I believe that motherfucker's natty, and then moves on. No, he gives a whole explanation, gives a lot of information, goes into what possibly could be contributing to this person's physique, all this, that, and the third, right? Not just saying, oh yeah, he's not natty. Yeah. No, a lot of more information goes into it. A lot of people glean a lot of good information from the videos. Point blank, period. And there's always a message of, you should not be doing PEDs, and especially if someone is suffering some type of something bad from doing PEDs. Anyway, so John Bravo, another fitness influencer, does a video about the beef between Jonni Shreve and Greg Doucette. And this came about because Jonni Shreve did a live stream talking about Greg Doucette, and was Greg Doucette pissed at him and all this, that, and the third, because Greg Doucette did a video kind of like bringing Jonni Shreve up but not mentioning his name. Again, Greg Doucette has not done a video going in on Jonni Shreve to this day. But then John Bravo does a video talking about Greg Doucette and Jonni Shreve, And John Bravo is clearly biased, and he just points out several things about how, you know, you're hurting people with these natty or not. Again, with this bullshit about hurting people and, you know, causing problems for people. No, it's not happening. It's not happening. People that he's done natty or not on have collaborated with him after. And he's done videos where he's told these people, oh, I don't think you're natty. But whatever the case may be, right? It's not hurting anybody, right? It's bringing more attention to the people. Anyway, here's my biggest problem. Okay, so Johnny Bravo clearly on Greg Doucette's side, which is his right, because Johnny Shreve's his boy. Cool. That's what's up. That's what's up. Do you. But here's where the problem comes in. John Bravo does that video and then does a second video. Does a second video. And this is where we're going to get into the meat of the issue here. John Bravo does another video about Greg Doucette and Johnny Shreve. And he points, and here's where the big problem comes in. Apparently, there is a history of text messages between Greg Doucette and Johnny Shreve. In order to curry favor from John Bravo, Johnny Shreve shares these private text messages with John Bravo. And then John Bravo talks about it. Yeah, he shared me these text messages, blah, blah, blah. And then he's like, he doesn't share, he doesn't like he doesn't go over the content of the text message, but he does at one point show the text messages on the screen for a hot second. And that's where the bitchassedness comes in. Yes. That's where the bitchassedness comes in, and that's why it's bitchassedness. It's a bitch-ass move in order to get somebody on your side and to fight your battle. That's what you essentially have done. Johnny Shreve has recruited Johnny Bravo to fight his battle, right? And what the fuck is going on here? Like, really, pig? You're just going to just stall out traffic so you can fucking go on the other side of the highway. Anyway, so that's where the bitch assedness comes in. Sharing text messages between you and somebody else so that you can recruit somebody on your side so that you can give them this so-called explanation as to why y'all falling out. And so John Bravo says that Greg Doucette is sensitive. I've seen the text message, you sensitive, whatever. When at the end of the day, John Bravo or Johnny Shreve goes against their friendship. Now, here's the thing. Johnny Bravo said that he told Greg Doucette that he was going to do a video about how he feels about his content. And Greg Doucette was like, whatever, go ahead. But Greg Doucette did not know exactly what was going to be spoken about in that video. Now, Johnny Shreve did the video and Greg Doucette got pissed and ended their friendship. Right? So Johnny's like, well, I told you I was doing a video. You should have been okay with this. You said you're okay with it. You should have been okay. But you hadn't shared. He didn't know exactly what you were going to say, did he? That would be my question. Right? Just because you told him that you were going to share or do a video on him doesn't mean that he knew exactly what you were going to say. And that's irrelevant, right? That's irrelevant because he did not know what you were going to talk about. And you did go in on him in that video. Like, you blasted him, you know what I'm saying? Like, you basically called him a money-hungry piece of shit, basically, for doing an Natty or Nots. Just silly. It's really just silly, right? Because you're a hypocrite. You backed him up when he did a Natty or Not on Cali Muscle. You backed him up. You didn't have a problem with Greg Doucette doing Natty or Nots when he was going in on Cali Muscle. You understand what I'm saying? Sheer hypocrisy. I mean, everybody uses, like, Johnny Bravo, Johnny Shreve, you all, Greg Doucette, you all do, hey, the YouTube drama. Just going in, just talking about the Greg Doucette versus Johnny Shreve thing is, you know, drama on your channel for Johnny Bravo. And then Johnny Shreve, you know, going in on Greg Doucette, attacking him for, you know, doing Natty or Nots and critiquing people's fitness, nutrition products. Like, that's drama. Like, and here's the biggest thing for me, right? Oh, god damn these motherfuckers. Why are we slamming them? I hate that shit. Don't need to slam the brakes. But anyway, so here's the biggest thing. They really mad at him. This is why they really mad, because he makes a lot of money. He's worth millions of dollars, and he has a lot of nice shit. He has a lot of nice toys. He's at like 3 expensive ass cars, a big ass house with a big yard. You know, he's doing well for himself on money, and he has a girlfriend. I don't know if they're still together apparently. Supposedly they broke up. I don't know. That's not really I don't give a fuck. But he has a lot of money and has a lot of shit. Okay, they're mad at him because he likes to make money. But Johnny Shreve has like 500,000 subscribers, so you know he's making money. He's monetized. John Bravo has a good amount of followers. He's making money. He's monetized. So what are you talking about? Earn your money the way you want to earn your money, and as long and let Greg Doucette make his money the way he makes money. How you got a whole lot of nerve judging people for wanting to make money like this? I don't understand this shit. And they really go in on him because Greg Doucette was showing off his house, showing off his cars, and he said, some days when I don't feel motivated to do these videos, I look at everything that I have and boom, I'm motivated again. And they think that's a problem. They think it's a problem because he said that he has these nice things, and what motivates him to keep going is, hey, look what I got based on what I've been doing. He earned a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Here, so what? You gonna demonize somebody for money? For one to earn money, making their money, all this other shit. He hasn't harmed anybody. He hasn't he hasn't committed a crime against anybody. He hasn't created a victim. Y'all say he created a victim by doing these Natty or Nots, but no one has sued him to this day for doing the Natty or Nots. He's still doing them. So I don't understand why they mad. They big mad because he's making a lot of money selling his supplements. He's successful, and you know he does Natty or Nots. Really, just a lot of petty shit, right? But you know, think about this. Greg Doucette has no children. Okay, he doesn't have kids. You know, he has his parents and he has his siblings. We don't know what he's doing for his family, right? So what else? I mean, he's a single. Apparently, if he's not with Allie, his girlfriend, all he got is himself and his shit. What else is he going to do? Like, what do you want him to do? Like, explain what he's supposed to do. Like, what he's supposed to want to do, right? He gives a lot of great information on YouTube, and his voice can be annoying sometimes. You know, he kind of created a persona a little bit to help get the traction. A lot of YouTubers do that. If you ask me, John Bravo does the same shit with his little shtick. You know what I'm saying? Adding extras to his little Italian accent, doing all this, you know, hair coiffed and all that. Like, the hypocrisy is real, and that is the biggest pet peeve of mine. So y'all mad at Greg Doucette for earning all this money and buying things, and that being the motivation for him doing this YouTube thing is because he wants to continue to earn money and he wants to continue to live a lavish lifestyle. He has every right to do that. Again, he has no children. What you know what I'm saying? Like, he probably has nieces and nephews, and we don't know what he's doing for his family. Oh, he's earning money, so therefore, he said he's doing this YouTube thing so he can continue to buy his shit. Like, it's retarded, bro. It's like, come on. Just let people do their thing. If they want to do natty or nots, and it's just crazy. They want to do natty or nots. It's up to them. It's up to them. But anyway, I'm gonna get on off of here, man. I just thought I'd talk about that real quick. A lot of other shit going on, of course. With Trump, hurricanes, all this, that, and the third. It's just, when is it not something going on, right? Like, it's always something. But we know what that's about, right? We know what that's about. It is what it is. Anyway, much love, you guys. Like, share, subscribe. And we're going to keep marching forward toward freedom. Peace.